What's up, everybody? Zak Claxton here, and at popular request, I'm going to teach you today how to play my song, You're Like a Cloud. You're Like a Cloud is basically a little pop tune. It's really not that super difficult. I would put this at maybe an intermediate level guitar playing experience. There's some interesting looking and sounding chords that are actually really easy to play. So let's kind of go through the whole thing, a little step by step, and I'll teach it to you. For the intro and the verse, the main chord is this interesting little clustery chord here. If you can see what I'm playing right there. It's just like a C sharp minor 7th at the 4th fret bar position. However, we're going to add, with our little pinky finger here, we're going to add one more note, this crucial little A, which actually turns that into an A chord, A major 7th type of chord with a C sharp bass. But don't worry about all the names and stuff, those don't matter. So we're just going to shift between those two. That'll take you through the intro and the first verse. And at the end of the first verse, we're going to go to a G sharp. Kind of do a little sustain there, to an A, a little sustain here, then the riff. Let's talk about the riff for just a second. I divided it into 4 little groups, pretty easy. Top 2 strings we're using for this one. That was an open E string on the 3rd note there. Let's do it again. Second part, again an open E string. Letting those ring is an important part of it. 3rd part, real easy. And then finally, okay? And then that goes straight into the chorus. So let's go through that one more time. We're ending the verse. Wasn't too clean, but you get the idea. Now all we're doing here is going with the standard first position E chord, taking it up to an F sharp and kind of muting the bottom string there when we do it. Now we're going to go C sharp minor, and then a B, and then an F sharp. But in all of those chords, you'll notice that I'm letting the top 2 strings mostly, not on that one, but I'm letting that high E string ring. That's the 2 high B and E string ringing. And then finally I'm letting them ring on that end above the F sharp, making it an F sharp sus 9, I don't know, some chord. That's most of the entire song. The only other part of the song which you might want to know is the solo section. All I'm going to do is hold on that F sharp for a while and mess around with my bass notes a little bit, and I'll also kind of slide it up to a G sharp and an E. So it goes like this. It goes, you're like a cloud. Solo. Slide it up. And then back to the verse. Think you got the idea now? Why don't we play it through one time with the album, and then you can hear and see everything as it happens. Let's do that right now.
Alone but never being lonely, just trying to get through. You know I've seen it all before, the shades of gray before you float away. When you come with me, you're just a mystery. the sky turns blue. Welcome to my mind, the vapor trails that clutter up the sky. When you come with me, you're just a mystery. You're my enigma. You're like a cloud. You're like a cloud. Just a mystery. You're my enigma. You're like a cloud. You're like a cloud. You're like a cloud. You're like a cloud.
Well, that's it. You're Like a Cloud. Pretty simple. If you have any questions about how to play You're Like a Cloud, feel free to find me. You can reach me at zak@zakclaxton.com, and I'm happy to tell you more. Cheers!